Shark Anti-Hair Wrap Upright Vacuum Cleaner with Lift-Away NZ690UKTDB Review. Despite its age, the Shark is still an excellent value for money, even if it doesn't offer the latest technology. Anyone looking for a good quality vacuum at a low price should consider buying one of these. The result is a much cheaper model than is usually found, with most of the benefits of the latest models, including lift-away mode. There are some trade-offs and the build isn't quite as solid here as on the latest machines, but this is an excellent choice for anyone looking for a budget upright vacuum cleaner. It looks like any other upright vacuum cleaner that was previously looked at by the company. However, this one has been discounted for Black Friday. There are some minor variations between the older models and the newer ones, but for the most part, they're pretty similar. Older models had switches that moved back and forth between two settings, off and clean. Newer models have buttons for each setting. There are two different power settings available, one set provides a faster cleaning speed than the other. However, if you want to use fewer suctions, there's a hole in the handle. As an experiment, tried pushing the vacuum cleaner using the old model instead of the new one but wasn't able to get it close enough to the floor. You can buy a new vacuum cleaner with one floor cleaning mode, but if you want to clean both carpets and hard floors, you need a two-floor vacuum cleaner. It's nice to know that this is one of the Shark's anti-hairspray heads, which will prevent hairspray from sticking to the brush bars. It has two LED lights at the front, illuminating where cleaned. One big difference between the older and newer model vacuum cleaners is how lift-away works. With the old model, the main cylinder had to be lifted out of the base before the smaller cylinder could be pulled up and out of the floor head. On older models without powered lift-away, the cylinder can be lifted out of the base unit, but the handle remains connected to the base unit. There are some major implications. With the power lift system, the bulky tank can be easily lifted out, so that the floor brush can be moved underneath sofas. If not, then lift-away mode works just as you would expect. And, the stick can be removed separately, allowing for lots of reaches when needed. Shark has created a range of tools designed to remove unwanted body hairs and keep them at bay. They include a crevice attachment, a grooming comb, a pet grooming attachment, and a mini detailer. You can store two items on the vacuum cleaner's body, one for each hand. With a standard size of 1.1 liters capacity, the Hoover V6 Plus vacuum cleaner has a large enough capacity to handle most homes. However, if you want to empty the whole unit, you need to give it a good shake. Also, the lid doesn't flip up completely, so you may need to use two hands to remove it from the base. There are two filters underneath the bin. One is a polyester mesh bag that can be cleaned by hand. And one is a HEPA filtration system. A 10-meter cable powers the vacuum cleaner. Believe that this length of cable will be sufficient for most homes to be cleaned with just one or two power points. After testing the Shark Raw Power, found that it could produce 238 AW, which makes it slightly better than the Shark NZ690UKTDB but slightly worse than the VacMaster respirator. If you want to clean up larger items, such as dirt from household projects, then a more powerful upright cleaner, such as a Hoover, might be better suited. A power rating by itself isn't enough, you need to look at the quality of the components, too. So did my own testing. To begin with, using a teaspoon of flour on my carpet, and then push the Shark through the middle of carpeting mode. From the pictures below, you can clearly observe that the vacuuming cleaner has cleaned up a clean sweep through the center. Next, tested out the hard surface using a steel ruler. Here, the NZ90UKTDB sucked up all of the dirt, right to the edges, so didn't need any tools. It was a similar situation for pet hair removal. The hair from cat's claws was easily removed by vacuuming up the hair without any problems. After that, had to move to the hard floor, where sprinkled rice onto it using a spoon. It was really difficult to get rid of the rice because there wasn't any soft roller here, so to use a spoon instead. When measuring this upright, found it to be quite loud at 69.3 decibels. However, did not notice any distractions or annoyance from using it. It's fair to assume that the Shark Anti-Hair Wraps Upright Vacuum Cleaner with a lift-away pet has been outclassed in terms of design, ease of use, and flexibility by newer models. However, if you're looking for an easy vacuuming experience, then the Shark Anti-Hair Wrapped Upright Vacuum Cleaner with Lift-Away Pet may be worth considering.